Ashleisha, what is meaning of this? Constant speed in circular path.
Uniform circular motion.
Correct. Uniform circular motion. With center at the origin. So it is UCM with center at the origin. The object is at x equals to -2. मतलब इधर होगा ना ये एक्सपेरिमेंट पे x इक्वल टू -2 बिकॉज ऑब्जेक्ट तो बाउंड्री पे आने वाला है खाली. So x equal to -2 means left hand, and this is then velocity here v, which is -4j cap. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What is object's acceleration when it is at y equal to 2? Y equal to 2 means it should be here. This is y equal to 2. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The acceleration is directed inward, no, like this. What is acceleration's magnitude? It is v square by r.
Yes, sir.
V is 4 in magnitude, so 4 square, r is 2, that is 16 upon 2 equals to 8. But in vector form, this 8 is acting in downward direction, so I can say -8j cap. This answer. Now you follow?
Yes. Done, sir.
After this,
156.
156. Two towns A and B are connected by regular bus service. Town A, town B are connected with bus service. With a bus leaving in either direction in T interval after 2 minutes. After T minutes, a bus is leaving in either direction. A man cycling with speed of 20 in the direction A to B. A man is cycling A to B. Notices that a bus goes past him. His speed is 20 kilometers per hour. That is 20 into 5 by 18. Or you can say 20 upon 60. That means 1 by 3 kilometers per hour. He notices that a bus goes past him after every 18 minutes in the direction of his motion, and after 6 minutes in the opposite. The period T of bus service is how much? It doesn't. In this direction, after 18 minutes bus is passing, and in opposite direction after 6 minutes bus is passing. That is what he is saying. And he himself is moving away with speed of 1 by 3 kilometers per minute. And bus is left after every T minute. So that T minute we have to find for the bus service. What answer you all got? If you have tried,
So didn't get the answer.
click नहीं हुआ रहेगा शायद इसमें. After every T-minute from either side versus leaving, so what is that P we have to calculate? The bus wala is in motion and he is seeing the buses. So if each bus ka speed is v coming from either end in kilometer per hour. So for in the direction, relative velocity of bus from A to B will be v minus 20. दोनों का speed same है इससे. And B to A is v plus 20. साइकिल वाला बस वाला दोनों मोशन में. So let speed of bus from A and B bx. So relative velocity of cyclist with respect to bus at A will be v minus 20. Relative velocity of cyclist with respect to B, v plus 20. Same direction we subtract, opposite we add. Now cyclist is traveling distance traveled by bus we want in t minute क्योंकि t minute के बाद उसको दूसरा दिखता है. So distance after t minute by bus equals to speed into time. So for bus covered distance after 18 minute the person is seeing. So he is traveling 18 into v minus 20 in the direction of A for cyclist or A. So v into t is 18v minus 360. Hello?
Yes, sir.
And for bus coming from V, same speed, so same time, but he is covering seeing after 6 minutes. So it is 6 into V plus 20. Therefore, Vt will be 6V plus 120. Now, if you take ratio of this, Vt will get cancelled. So we'll get 1 equals to 15 cancel yourself. 15 into V minus V plus 20 upon 6 common V plus 20 6 into 3. So therefore it will become 3 V plus 20 is V plus 20 plus 3 minus PV minus 20, PV minus 60 equals to V plus 20. So 2V equal to 80, V का speed 40, V speed 40. Then after what time he is seeing the bus? 40 किलोमीटर पर आवर. इतना कॉपी करो. A का concept with cyclist is subtract, B and C add because they are in opposite direction. So bus covers 18 minute में distance, same is distance covered by that cyclist क्योंकि उसको 80 minute मिलेगा. And in second case, bus covers distance Vt but cyclist को 6 minute के बाद देखा.
Sir, VCA will be 20 minus V, no?
नहीं नहीं, साइकिल का स्पीड कम होगा गाड़ी का, बस का स्पीड ज्यादा है।
ओके सर, तो वो VAC होना चाहिए।
नहीं नहीं, बीसी माइनस वीए बोलते हैं। हाँ बीएसी है, ठीक है, मॉडल मैग्नीट्यूड लिया है ना।
Done, sir.
After 156, which one?
168.
168.
A body is thrown vertically up with velocity u. It passes through 3 points in upward journey A, B, C. Thrown up, it passes through 3 points in the upward journey. With u by 2 velocity, u by 3 velocity, u by 4 velocity. The ratio of separation between AB and BC is how much? Ratio of separation between from the start it is from your velocity is u. Initial final speed. If I consider this as h3, this as h2, this as h1, then PC will be h3 minus h2 and AB will be h2 minus h1. Correct? Sir?
Yes, sir.
So for h1, v square is u square plus 2as. V square means u by 2 the whole square equal to u square plus 2 minus 3h1. So u square upon 4 minus u square is minus 2bh1 minus 3 by 4 u square is minus 2bh1. Therefore 3 by 4 u square is minus 2bh1. That is my equation. In second case, h1 will be 3 u square upon 8 into 2. Just copy it as h1 3 u square upon 18. Again u by 3 square equal to u square plus 2 minus 3 h2. So u square by 9 minus u square is minus 2h2. So minus 8 by 9 will get next year. U by 9 minus u square, that is minus 8 by 9 u square equals to minus 2dh2. 8 u square upon 9 to the 18 g equal to h2 equation 2. Then for the third case, it will be u square upon 16 equals to u square minus 2dh3. So minus u square is minus 15 u square upon 16 equals to minus 2gh3. 16 u square upon 15 u square upon 16 into 32g equals to h3. Please copy this one h1 h2 h3 का.
Done, sir.
h1 h2 h3 all the three got.
Yes, sir.
h1 3 is u square upon 8g, h2 8 u square upon 18 and h3 is 15 u square upon 32g. After this ab upon bc. What is ab? What minus what?
H2 minus H1.
And bc?
H3 minus H2.
Correct. What we got h2 as?
4u square upon 9g.
8 u square upon
18g.
18g. Okay.
Yes.
And h1 3 u square upon 4g. बराबर ना?
Sir, 8G.
8g.
और ये वापस वही h2 8 u square upon 18g and h3
15u square upon
50.
upon
32G.
32. अभी देखो u square g थ्रू आउट कैंसिल हो जाएगा ना ये. 8 upon 18 minus 3 by 8 upon 15 by 32 minus 8 upon 18 is equals to 2 into 9, 2 into 4, 2 into 9, 2 into 2 into 4, 2 into 9. 4 8 का 24. 2 into 4, 2 into 9. 8 by 18 था क्या बराबर?
Yes, sir.
U square upon 8g, that is 3 by 8. 2 into 4, 2 into 9. 9 4s are 32 minus 27 upon 72 divided by 15 into 9 is 135 minus 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 9 into 2 is 15, 9 2s are 27, 28. So this will become 32 minus 27 is 5 upon 72 into 2 88 upon 135 minus 2 is 128 will become 7. Now the possibility of cancellation 72, 4 into 2, 4 into 8, 4 into 2 is 8, 4, 7. So 20 by 7, sir. 20 by 7.
Done, sir.
After 170, 168, which one?
185.
Sir, 172.
172. A juggler keeps 5 balls going with one hand so that at any instant 4 balls are in air and 1 ball in the hand. If each ball rises 20 meter, each ball rises maximum 20 meter. Then time for which each ball stays in hand will be how? Height is 20 meter, h equals to half gt square. H is 20 meter equals to half into 10 into 2 square. 4 equals to b square, 2 equals to 2. Each ball remains in hand for 2 seconds.
Sir, why didn't we take ut plus half gt square? Because
We don't know what is velocity, na? So we thought कि अगर ऊपर से नीचे गिरा तो सेम होगा ना by
okay,
law of conservation, तो वो ज़्यादा easy होता है. When you know height, then that is easier.
done, sir.
नहीं, आंसर रॉन्ग है. आंसर है 1 सेकेंड. बिकॉज उसने बोला कि बॉल हाथ में कितना देर तक रहता है, वो पूछा है. तो हम लोग ने एयर में निकाला 2 सेकेंड. The ball remain in hand for what time? Stays in hand for what time? Time for one ball in hand equals to one ball in hand times हेलो.
Yes,
टोटल टाइम कितना है हम लोग को? 2 आया ना.
yes, sir.
उसमें से n बॉल अगर एयर में होगा तो उसके हाथ टाइम टेकन फॉर दिस एक बॉल का टाइम पूछा है. टाइम फॉर वन बॉल इन हैंड will be equals to total time taken for one ball to cover the distance. successive ball what is time for which one ball is in the hand? Total time upon n minus 1. इतना टाइम लगेगा ना? The n is total number of ball. In hand he is having one ball. So total time t upon n minus 1 is time for the ball in the hand. अब ये टू कॉन्जिक्यूटिव बॉल निकलने के बीच में टाइम रहता है ना. एक बॉल जब इधर तक आ जाएगा तभी दूसरा बॉल उसके हाथ में ही है ना.
Yes.
तो ये दो कॉन्जिक्यूटिव के बीच का टाइम हुआ ना ये. तो एक हाथ में ही है उसके. ये रिलीजेस वन, फिर एक आगे जाएगा, रिलीजेस वन, एक आगे जाएगा. तो जब एक रिलीज किया वो मैक्सिमम 20 मीटर तक जाता है, एच हाइट तक सपोज गया. तो इसको जाने के लिए कितना टाइम लगा? रूट ऑफ 2h बाई जी.
Yes, sir.
ऐसा दो कॉन्जिक्यूटिव के बीच में नेक्स्ट फेंकने के लिए उसके पास 2 टाइम्स रूट जाएगा ये. हेलो,
Yes, sir.
ये टी लिखा मैंने. तो ये जैसे एक उसके हाथ में है ना, ये 1 प्लस ये 1, तो टोटल जब ये निकलेगा तभी दूसरा आना चाहिए ना.
Yes, sir.
ये फॉर्मूला पर एक बार वापस देखो क्या लिख रहा हूँ. 2 टाइम्स टाइम टेकन बाय दिस, मतलब अगर 5 है तो एक हाथ में ही है ना. तो ये दो के बीच का इंटरवल n माइनस 1, एक उसके हाथ में एक के लिए टाइम समझना है. एक का टाइम इंटू n माइनस 1, मतलब ये टोटल अपने पास अगर 5 है तो 4 ही एयर में ना, तो एक उसके हाथ में रहेगा. टाइम फॉर वन बॉल इज इन हैंड इज टोटल नंबर ऑफ बॉल माइनस 1, क्योंकि एक हैंड में है. बराबर डिवाइड किया.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
और ये बाकी बॉल के लिए आ गया आंसर 2 इंटू 2h अपॉन 1, क्योंकि एक इधर है दूसरा इधर पहुंचेगा तभी सेकंड को रिलीज करेगा. तो ये खाली एक थोड़ा क्लिक होना चाहिए आपको. दिस इज वन बॉल इधर से इधर, एक उसका हाथ में. तो 2 इंटू टोटल टाइम अपॉन टोटल नंबर ऑफ वन लेस. 2 इंटू 5 minus 1, this is 2 into height is 10 upon g is 10.
So 20 height.
So this will be 2 into 4 into 2. एक बॉल 1 सेकेंड तक उसके हाथ में रहेगा. इसका आंसर 1 सेकेंड तक उसके हाथ में रहेगा. बिकॉज जब ये किया तो ये 2 सेकेंड में ऊपर गया, तो 1 सेकेंड के बाद दूसरा आएगा ना. 4 एयर में बोल रहे हो. ये जब ये ऊपर गया तो इसको 2 सेकेंड लगा, तो इसको 1.5. हेलो,
Yes, sir.
वापस एक बार देखते हैं. 5 balls keep going with one hand so that at any instant 4 balls are in air, one in the hand. So total ball in air is now 4, one is in the hand. Say 5 minus 1. Time taken for each ball to stay in hand will be how much? Each ball to stay in hand will be how much? 4 ball is in hand. एक छोड़ा तो दूसरा एक हाथ में रहेगा, मतलब टोटल टाइम के बीच में 2 है एयर में. जब तक इधर जाएगा तभी इससे इधर डबल दिया. हेलो,
Yes, sir.
तो वो 1 2 3 4 एयर में है, फिक्स उसके हाथ में है. तो कितना टाइम तक वो हाथ में रखेगा? टिल सेकंड वाला ऊपर पहुंचेगा तब तक वो रखेगा ना.
Yes.
तो इससे 2 बॉल एट अ टाइम वी हैव टू कंसीडर. इधर ट्वाइस लिखा है इन एयर. एंड डिवाइड बाय नंबर ऑफ बॉल इज हैविंग इज 1 तो फेंक दिया है n माइनस 1। तो ये खाली एक थोड़ा अच्छे से याद रखना। आफ्टर दिस which sum you want?
185.
180.
185.
No, first 180 or directly 185?
185, sir.
Angular momentum is mvr formula. Particle is projected with velocity v at an angle of 60. Particle of mass and velocity v at an angle of 60. When the particle is at maximum height, the angular momentum about the point of projection. Angular momentum at this point is m v into r. R is same as h. Angular momentum is m. Velocity at highest point is v cos 60, v cos theta upon r into r is h. Therefore, it will be m v cos 60 and h is u square. It is here v square sine square 60 upon 2. Therefore, m v cube upon ut cos 60 is half. For sine square 60 is root 3 by 2. When you square it will become 3 by 4. So 3 n v cube upon option. Angular momentum is mv into perpendicular distance from that point of projection.
Done, sir.
Okay. After this one, after 185,
Sir, 189.
188
Sir,
also.
188 also.
187, 188, 188.
188, not 187.
All the three 187, 188, 188.
No, sir, 187 आ गई.
नहीं कोई तो बोला 187.
Sir, 188 and 189.
187 नहीं थे.
No, sir.
187 you want?
No, sir. 188.
The projectile is given initial velocity of I cap plus j cap, then the Cartesian equation of its path is ux is 1, uy is 2. Therefore, tan of theta 0 equals to 1 by 3. Our formula for equation of path is y equals to x tan theta 0 minus half e x square upon 2 square cos theta. So y is x tan theta 0 is half minus half e x square. U square cos theta 0 is 2x. So it is 2x square. Therefore y is x upon 2 minus half x square upon 1 square. And this is into sum. We can into 10 square is 5 square multiplying by 2. So y x minus 5x square plus 2 root y equals x minus half x square x square cos theta 0 y equals x minus 5x square y equals by 1. Oh, tan theta is wrong. Tan theta is uy upon ux. So tan theta will be y component upon x, that is y1. So this will become, so this answer y is equals to 2x minus 5x. Okay. Yes, followed.
Yes, sir.
Then 189 you are saying.
Yes.
Trains are moving with equal speed in opposite direction along parallel tracks. If wind is blowing with speed u along the track, so that relative velocity of train with respect to winds are 1 is to 2, then the speed of each train must be how? Moving with equal speed in opposite direction. If the wind is blowing along the track, so if wind is blowing along the track with speed u, train ka speed we want, relative speed is given. They are moving with equal speed. So one is moving in this
Sir, I
direction.
got it. I got it. I did not say that they are moving with equal speed. So I wrote V and VB. I could not find both.
V plus u is v minus u होएगा आगे.
Yes.
Then after this, which one? 190.
Sir, 190.
A ball is projected from the ground at the speed of 10, making angle 30 degrees with the horizontal. Speed of 10 at an angle of 30 degrees. Another ball is simultaneously released from a point on the vertical line along the maximum height. Okay. One ball is projected, other ball is released along the maximum height line. One is projected with speed of 10 at angle of 30 degree with horizontal. Other is released from point on the vertical line along the maximum. Initial height of the second ball is found. The initial height of second ball is found. Will be how much? It is released along the maximum height, then initial height will be how much? Initial height of second ball will be how much? is projected, another ball is simultaneously released from a point on vertical line. Simultaneously released. A ball is projected from the height simultaneously. Another ball is simultaneously released from a point on the vertical line along the initial height of the ball is how much? What is maximum height? Hello?
Yes, sir.
इसमें ना एक word misprint है. It is not simultaneously released. When this body reaches to the maximum height, then it is released. ऐसा होना चाहिए. तो ये जो भी टाइम लिया उतने टाइम पे ही आगे गया तभी इसको रिलीज किया. So time of ascent is u sin theta 0 upon g. Q is 10, sin 30 is half, g is 10, 0.5. तो तभी ये इधर आके मिला. तो simultaneously it is not a word wrong. So it is released and reaches to, then it comes from that height. So now distance covered to reach this in time t will be half gt square. That means half into g is 10, t is 0.5, 2 into 5, 1.25 meter when it comes here. And then it is released that way. So maximum height ka formula is u square sin square theta 0 upon 2g. That will become 100 into sin 30, 1 by 4, 2 into 10, that is 2 zeros I can cancel, 2 into 5, 5 upon 4 will become 1.25. So total height will be 1.25 plus 1.25 equals to 2.5. The word is not clear, therefore you went wrong. A ball is projected on the ground making angle theta. Another ball is simultaneously released from a point on a vertical line along the maximum height, initial height of second ball. So ऐसा होना चाहिए, when it is released from that, it reaches to maximum height when first ball also reaches to maximum height. Then it is perfect. Otherwise, we cannot solve this sum.
Done, sir.
190. Then after this,
194.
190.
Sir, 193 also.
193, 194. 194 is vector related. In circular motion, I had explained you what is change in velocity in UCM. Do you remember change in velocity in UCM? I had explained. It is dv equals to 2v sin theta by 2. याद है ये formula?
Yes, sir.
So 194 in terms of now radius. This is radius r. This is r. So in vector form, this is initial, this is final, and this is the change. So if you draw this triangle like this, so magnitude wise r, this angle is theta, this dr you want. If you draw here perpendicular, so this will become dr upon 2. We get sine theta upon 2 is opposite side dr upon 2 divided by hypotenuse r. So it will become sine theta by 2 is dr upon 2r. So dr will be 2r sine theta by 2. 2r sine theta by 2, option B. Now 193. A ball is dropped onto a floor from height 10 meter. From height 10 meter, a ball is dropped onto a floor. Your initial velocity. Then it rebounds back and final velocity becomes 0. If the ball is in contact with the floor for 0.01 second, what is average acceleration during contact? Average acceleration during contact. Lasts there for 0.01 second on the floor. Whenever average word comes, I had told you what to use. फॉर्मूला के पहले टोटल लगा देना. So total change in velocity upon total time, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Total time is given 0.01. You require change in velocity. So whatever velocity it gets here, I can find velocity while moving up. So what will be velocity at the bottom when it falls down? Is it root of 2g h1? मतलब 10?
Yes.
Because v square is u square plus 2gh. So v will be root of 2gh. Similarly here, this is moving up. That means direction is not same. So it is minus of whatever you get here. 194 हो गया, फिर इसको करता हूँ.
Done, sir.
193 for downward motion. For downward motion. Final velocity v square equal to u square plus 2s. Let this be v1. v1 square equal to 0 square plus 2 into g into h. दोनों negative cancel कर दिया. So v is root of 2g h. H is given 10. So v1 is 2 into 10 into 10 root. That will become root of 200 for upward motion. Final velocity is at 0. So v square is u square plus 2as. Final velocity is 0. Initial velocity is, I am taking v2 plus 2. This is minus g in downward, h in upward. So v2 square will become minus 2gh. Therefore v2 will be minus of root 2gh by convention. So minus of 2 into g is 10 into rebounds by 2.5. So that will become minus of root 50. So total change in velocity is v1 minus v2. That will be root of 200 minus minus will become plus root 50. So this is nothing but 10 root 2 and this is 5 root 2. So it is 15 root 2. That is 15 into 1.414. That will come 21.21. We have done many times, so I remember this value. Now average acceleration, total change in velocity upon time. Total change in velocity we got approximately 21 and time is given 0.01. This is 2001. 2100. Again, important sum because of convention.
Done, sir.
After 194,
Sir, 198.
a projectile is fired at angle of 30 degrees to the horizontal such that vertical component of initial velocity is fixed. Vertical component of initial velocity is fixed. That means u cos theta, u sin theta is 8. Its time of flight t. Time of flight is t. Velocity at the moment when t equals to v by 4. This is how much? Nearly how much it is at time t by 4. T is 2 u sin theta upon t. Correct? That means 2 into 80 upon 10. T is 16. So when time is 16 upon 4, that is 4 seconds, we want that. This is what we do. Velocity at instant of 4 seconds will be how much? Which velocity will remain same? Horizontal will remain same.
Yes.
Vertical velocity will keep on changing. So I'm finding what will be Vy after t seconds, after 4 seconds. So V along y is V along y minus gt. E is 80, U is 80, minus 10, T is 4. So this becomes 40 first. Vy you got 40. Time of flight is 16. We want now Uy. Sorry. We want U along x is nothing but V along x. After time 4 seconds. Then Pythagoras theorem will give me required. First I'm finding what is Ui. Ui is 80. Therefore U angle is given of projection.
Yes, sir. 30 degrees.
Ui. So U into sine 30 is 80. Therefore U equals to belong, x will be u cos of t, that is nothing but ux equals to 160 into 80 by 2, 80 root 3. This will remain constant. So now net velocity v is root of dx square, that is 80 root 3 square, plus dy square, which we got 40. So this will become 6,400 into 3, और 40 स्क्वायर को कॉमन ले लो आप, अंदर ये 2 स्क्वायर आ जाएगा, I took 40 square common, inside 2 root 3 square plus 1 into this step, okay, plus 1,
Yes, sir.
अभी आ गया ना, 40 बाहर आ जाएगा, जगह नहीं है, this is nothing but 40 inside 12 root 3 square, 12 root 2 root 3 square, 2 is 4, 4 and this is 3, 12, 12 plus 1, 13. So nearly what, 40 into, this will be close to 16 होगा तो 4, 160 से कम है, 160 से कम, 160 से थोड़ा कम ऑप्शन दिख रहा है,
145.
145 करेक्ट, 145 is correct.
Done, sir.
After this,
Done.
after till this 230, no doubt,
Sir, till 200.
till 200. Till 200 we have completed. Now tomorrow we'll complete remaining, so that next week we'll start with law of motion. That is again lengthy chapter. It will take again 1 week. अगर अच्छे से एकदम किया तो. So by 20th we are going to complete everything. Tomorrow's lecture, as usual, Sunday we'll have that 2013 and table full solving paper. If that is completed, then 2014 also.